Resistant starch has emerged as an exciting area of nutritional science, particularly for its role in regulating blood sugar and improving insulin sensitivity. Unlike regular starches that are quickly broken down into glucose in the small intestine, resistant starch resists digestion and passes into the large intestine relatively intact. This unique characteristic gives it a variety of beneficial effects that can help stabilize blood sugar levels, making it especially valuable for people managing or at risk of type 2 diabetes, metabolic syndrome, and other insulin-related conditions. Scientific studies have increasingly highlighted resistant starch as a powerful tool in the fight against blood sugar imbalances. When resistant starch reaches the colon, it becomes a fermentable fiber, feeding beneficial gut bacteria. This fermentation process produces short-chain fatty acids, SCFAs, such as butyrate, propionate, and acetate, which have multiple positive effects on metabolism. These SCFAs improve insulin sensitivity by enhancing the way muscle and liver cells respond to insulin, helping the body utilize glucose more effectively and preventing excessive spikes in blood sugar after meals. One key mechanism is the ability of resistant starch to slow the rate of glucose absorption. By resisting digestion in the small intestine, resistant starch reduces the immediate release of glucose into the bloodstream. This slower glucose release helps prevent the rapid blood sugar surges that challenge insulin regulation and often lead to energy crashes and cravings. Several clinical trials have demonstrated that consuming resistant starch leads to lower postprandial, after-meal, blood glucose, and insulin levels compared to easily digestible starches, or simple sugars. Furthermore, regular intake of resistant starch appears to have longer-term benefits on insulin sensitivity. A number of randomized controlled studies have shown that diets enriched with resistant starch improve markers of insulin sensitivity and glycemic control over weeks to months. For instance, participants consuming resistant starch daily exhibited better insulin response and lower fasting blood glucose levels, suggesting that this type of starch not only helps in acute blood sugar management, but also contributes to improved metabolic health over time. Resistant starch's impact on gut health also plays an indirect but critical role in blood sugar regulation. A healthy gut microbiome, nourished by resistant starch, produces SCFAs that reduce systemic inflammation, a major factor in the development of insulin resistance. Chronic low-grade inflammation interferes with the body's ability to use insulin effectively, so by helping reduce this inflammation, resistant starch supports better glucose metabolism and overall metabolic resilience. Food sources rich in resistant starch include cooked and cooled potatoes, green bananas and plantains, legumes such as lentils and chickpeas, whole grains like barley and oats, and certain types of high amylose maize starch. Incorporating these foods into a balanced diet is an effective and natural way to harness the benefits of resistant starch. Importantly, resistant starch complements other healthy lifestyle factors, including regular physical activity and balanced eating patterns, enhancing their collective impact on blood sugar control. While more research continues to unfold, the existing body of evidence firmly supports resistant starch as a beneficial dietary component for blood sugar regulation and insulin sensitivity. Unlike refined carbohydrates that contribute to rapid glucose spikes, resistant starch offers a slower, steadier energy release, improves the body's insulin response, and supports gut health, creating a multifaceted approach to managing and preventing blood sugar-related health issues. In essence, resistant starch exemplifies how subtle differences in carbohydrate structure can have profound impacts on metabolic health. For anyone seeking to improve blood sugar regulation naturally, adding resistant starch-rich foods into daily meals is a promising, science-backed strategy that supports better insulin function, sustained energy, and long-term wellness.